If you promise to trust the process, I will show you exactly how I fill in my brows. So first I take the Got2b Glued Brow Gel, run it through the brows with a spoolie. This one comes on the end of my brow pencil, and I brush the hairs in every single direction, going against the grain, down, and then ultimately up. And then I take the hair with the tail end of the spoolie and I kind of push it into a 45-degree angle. I don't want the hair to be super straight up and upright, so I just like this angle better for me. Then after I feel like I get the shape that I want, I grab a flat synthetic brush from this set on Amazon and MAC Studio Finish Concealer. I prefer a creamy pot concealer for this. And I run that underneath the eyebrow. Now, this is where the trust the process part comes in because this concealer is super light, but it's going to give us a nice clean finish and we're going to neutralize it in the end. I draw a line between both brows to make sure that they're evenly lined up. And once I know that they are, I start to feather out that concealer down towards my lid. You can see there's a little gap here where there's no product, but that's because I'm going to fill that in with a pencil and I want that shape to come together whenever I add my brow products in. Then I take a glowy powder and run that over the concealer to darken it up. And I also push that into my brow because this just helps brow products stick better. And then I take my NYX Micro Brow Pencil, run it through the brow using really light, feathery strokes. And I also like to hold my brow pen at the end so that I can minimize the amount of pressure that I'm applying. This keeps everything really feathery and soft. I start at the bottom, work my way towards the tail end, and intermittently will grab my powder brush to feather in the front and keep it soft. Lastly, I grab the NYX Lift and Snatch Brow Pen and use this to deposit tiny little strokes throughout the brow, but because this has such a inky, opaque finish, this gives our brow dimension and this keeps the hair looking like hair. Clean up any last minute things, but yeah, this is how I do it and we're done.